Hey guys, welcome back to my channel guys. How you all doing? I hope you're all doing great today. I hope you're generally fine. You see, this top is like the simplest of it all. This is like an easy DIY for everyone. Okay, I'm going to be showing you how to make this simple top in less than 1 hour 30 minutes. I was done with both the cutting and the sewing. Okay, just the effect, the side slit cuffed effect. Okay, super easy. I'll be showing you that on this video. So let's get started. Before I go on, I want to say thank you to all my subscribers. Okay, I appreciate you guys a whole lot. Thank you for always coming back here. And also, if you're new here, I want to also say thank you. Remember to also hit the subscribe button and remember to turn the notification bells on. Okay, this helps you get notified every single time I upload my weekly videos, which is usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I will be switching up a bit. Okay, I'll probably be coming in every other day, so just watch the space. So if you're an old person here, don't just stick to Tuesdays and Thursdays. You might be seeing me more often. So getting started, I have this my fabric. This is a beautiful African print, and this is exactly 2 years of African print, and you can see it usually comes by the length of 45. So what I do now is just to fold it. I folded it into two fours, then folded it again, so I have it folded into four. Okay, yeah, so I'm using the entire piece for this. Okay, because I actually want my top to be longer, like a very long top, just like even more like a top or even a gown, but it all depends on you on what you want actually. Yes, so I'll be using a length of 35 for this top, and also I would have it, we have a bit of space. Okay, because I really want you to have that space. But if you're not going to be doing that, then you can also fix in your zipper allowance if you want it to be fitted. So the first thing I'm doing now is to take note of the chest line, which I'm marking at 9 inches. Then the next one, my waistline, I'm taking it at 17. Then the next is the hip length, I'm taking it at 24. Then of course the full length of the top, which is 35. Okay, yes, so all I do is just to convert all to a straight line. Then I will come to the top part of it, or I will start imputing the shoulder measurement. You should be familiar with this by now. Okay, the 8 by 3 inches mark. So I just mark 8 inches. Then at that point of 8 inches, I went down by 1 inches to create my slope. Then I came down to this unfold part and marked my 3 inches. All I need to do is just to connect this point together, so that we'll be able to get the slope. Okay, yeah. And so like I said, remember I'm cutting this together, both the front and the back piece. That's because I want you to have a bit of ease. Okay, so if you're doing yours, you want it to be bit fitted, please feel free to add a zipper allowance. Yeah, so all I need to do now, like I said, is to connect these 2 points together. So you can see here I have formed my slope. So fixing in my shoulder, which is 15 divided by 2, 7.5 plus 0.5 inches, that's 8 inches. So I'll go ahead and extend this 8 inches mark all the way to the chest line. So this is going to give me my armhole, the front armhole, right? So from that slow point, I'm just taking it to the chest line, and what I have is 8. If I get the midpoint there is 4 inches. So at that midpoint, you can see I'm coming in by half of an inch, and I'm just curving it all the way to that chest line. So this one is just the front armhole. Then from that same midpoint, curving it upward, that one is my back armhole. Okay, it's as easy as that. The front is the one coming in, then the back just also goes through the main line itself. Okay, yeah. So the next thing, of course, I'm inputting now is my bust measurement, which will be on the chest line, and it's 38 divided by 4. That is 9.5. So I went ahead to add an extra 3.5 inches. Like I said, I really want you to have that space. Okay, and this totally depends on what you want. Then for the waist measurement, I imputed it, which was 36 divided by 4. That's 9. I also add the extra allowance of the 3.5. Then of course the hip measurement of 44 divided by 4, that was 11, and I also added 3.5. Then going to the lower point, which is the hem of the top, I also extended the hip measurement there as well, which was 11, and still went ahead to add the extra 3.5. So all I did now was just to what, connect this entire point together all the way from the bust to the waist, connect it to the hip, and of course straight down. And guys, you can see we're done with creating the shape. So the next thing of course now will be to put in the neckline. So for the neck width, I used a neck width of 4 inches. Then for the neck depth for the front, I used 5 for the front, and I gave it what, a curve. The neck width of 4 and the neck depth of 5 for the front piece. Why for the back, I'm going to also of course maintain the neck width of 4, then the neck depth of 7. Okay, neck depth of 7 for the back piece. Okay, and of course I just gave it more like a bit of curve and a V kind of shape, so I just curved it a bit. So of course this also totally depends on the neckline that you want, just depends on what you want. And so guys, that is it. You can see we're done with the drafting of this gown. It's as easy as that. Yes, so in order to create that curved effect and the slit we see by the side, okay, so all I need to do now is to take note of the points where I actually want my sleeve to stop. So I want this sleeve to stop like towards the waistline. Okay, so coming down all the way from the lower points, I will mark about say about 12 to 15 inches, okay, upward. Okay, yes, but mind you, the hemline, we measured 35. The 35 was actually the end of the top. I didn't fix in the hemming allowance, so I went ahead to add extra 1 inch for the hemming allowance of this gown. Okay, so I just did that. So after that, of course, from that point I will mark say 15 inches. So from the hemline I'm going upward by 15 inches, and I will take note of that point. So that is going to be the slit. That's where the slit is actually going to what, start from, coming up from the up shoulder. I hope you understand that. Okay, yes, so you can go up a bit more if you also want that. So I just wanted it that way. Okay, all I need to do is to take it from that point and create a curve towards the unfold part. So this unfold part, I just imputed my bust span measurement, which is 8 divided by 24. Then I added 0.5 inches. So I took note of that point, and I took it from that point where I marked the slit, and you can see me creating a curve. Just a guide, just create a curve like so, all the way to the point where you want the slit. So you'll be able to achieve that effect, just like you see it on the thumbnail. It's as easy as that, guys. Yes, it's that easy. And once you're done with this, like we're done, the piece is ready. So this is how the cutting is going to go. Okay, you're just going to start cutting from all the way from this curve point all the way to the top of the neckline. Okay, you see how my hand is going, just follow through that process, cut. Yes, and that is it. And of course take note as well, to cut, first of all you'll be cutting out the back armhole first. Okay, back armhole first. You separate the piece before you can cut what, the front armhole. And also you'll be cutting the front armhole neckline first before you also go ahead and cut what, the back neckline. Okay, it's as easy as that. Yes guys, so guys, at this point, if you have not liked this video, please go ahead and like my videos. Please like, share. Okay, I will appreciate this a whole lot. Yes guys, so once we are done with this, and the next thing of course will just to join this entire piece together. And doing this is like super easy. Okay, the first thing of course to do will just be to tape the neckline, both the front and the back. Or if you want to use a facing, you can go ahead and do that. You want to use a bias tape or even a piece of a fabric, cut it in a bias form and use it to hem the neckline. After that, the next thing will just to be to join the shoulders. Okay, once you're done joining the shoulder, then you can go ahead and fix the sleeve. At this point I like to fix my sleeve, so in fixing the sleeve I'm just going to cut out a short length sleeve. That's what I'm going to do. After that, then I will join the side. So I'm joining my side from the armhole point all the way to the point where I marked for that, where the slit is put. So you might want to just notch it, okay, so that you know where you are actually going to stop. So your hemline is coming from the armhole and it's going to stop at that point, okay, while the other, the free space, of course, is going to represent the slit. So all you need to do is just to hem it, to take it like half of an inch and half of an inch again. So you are going to be hemming it. You see the way my hand is going, you take it all the way around and you go and stop at the other part, and you do the same thing for the other piece, whichever one you're starting with, whether the front or the back piece. And that is it, guys. It's that simple. That is how to make this beautiful side cuff slit top. Is an easy DIY. Like I said, 1 hour 30 minutes, you are done. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me today as we have come to the end of this tutorial. Please, if you find this helpful, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye.